Hello everybody, welcome to the channel if you're new, and welcome back if you're already a subscriber. Just as a reference, this is not a normal video. I am also filming this with one hand, so just be patient and bear with me if it were a little jiggly. This is my little beach setup that I've got going on at the moment. So the first thing I want to call out, because I will talk about this in my travel video, but 10 out of 10 recommend getting this little Hobonichi photograph book. If you've got like little stickers like Coffee Monster Co. I kind of have it separated for all of my samplers are in here, food and drink are in here, working and journaling are in here, onesies are in here, activities and shopping, which is same. Oh, maybe not, maybe that's just shopping. Activities, and then just some extra empty envelopes, and then just some extra random stickers that I had. Again, I'm doing this one-handed, so just bear with me. I hope the wave background noise is really nice. As you can see, I have a good assortment of crystals. Be careful doing this, because obviously like this can fade your crystals as well. But I've got my clear quartz, I've got some citrine. Looks like one of my citrine is missing. I wonder what happened to that. I've got a carnelian. This is a green Adventurine. We've got an onyx, Chalcedony, I think is how you say that one. This is it's for harmony and balance, I think, and all of that. But I'm letting them get charged by the sun. I thought that'd be really nice, and they're just hanging out on my overalls, and I can like put my little pant leg over it if I feel like they're getting too hot or maybe too much sun. It should be noted that I'm actually here on the pink strawberry full moon, and I am so fucking jazzed to get my crystals charged by the moon, get some salt water, and charge it overnight with the crystals. I could not be more thrilled to be here. We're doing a family beach trip, so it's been very interesting, and there are a lot of dynamics and personalities at play, and it has seriously been one of the best beach trips I've ever been on. It's been great. That's just wine right now, which is magic potion in a way. It'll transition into a margarita in a couple hours because Jeff is making tacos al pastor in the crock pot. Super jazzed about that. Also, the boys are upstairs making some low country boil stuffed mushrooms, chef's kiss, so excited. So it's basically all the leftovers from the low country boil mixed with some cream cheese, stuffed into some delicious mushrooms, and then we're gonna bake them. So excited about that. These are the planners that I've been working in today. I definitely played catch up. There is sand fucking in everything. That's just, I mean, I get it. That's part of being at the beach, but it's definitely in everything. I'm also really sorry if like the color is weird. The sun is coming and going, and I'm also trying not to completely roast toast myself. So I have been filling in my little tracker. Obviously, a lot of my routines are jacked up. Look at this little ant spider situation. Go away. But we've got an update to the tracker, so nothing too exciting. Again, I'm on vacation, so all those little dots are I'm not fucking doing it, and I'm okay with it. We've got some intimacy hearts, obviously, with vacation going on, but I do have to let things dry before I color them in, and I know the color code. No one else needs to know the color code. Jeff does know the color code, and he gets kind of amused with the color code. But we're gonna flip into this. As far as my tracker goes, I have been keeping up with it pretty well. We're not waking up super early. I'm not working out. My steps are coming in hot and heavy, and that's just from taking walks up and down the beach, collecting shells. Obviously, my power hours are kind of the same. My water intake is complete shit because it takes me a while to drink stuff, and then on top of that, I am drinking a lot of alcohol. And I'm low in calories because I'm walking so much and swimming and not eating very much, lots of snacky things. And then we've got some wildlife happening. Get out of my planner. You were not invited. Sorry if this is eclectic as far as a video goes. I don't have my camera stand out here, so obviously it's a little weird. I did start working on my Hobonichi today. The last 2 days have really just been more about like getting settled and acclimated, and like I said, lots of personalities. And we'll talk about this in my weekly spread, or not. There it is. Okay, hopefully like my whole leg didn't make an appearance in this video, just accidentally. There we go. I went ahead and marked out my Thursday weather only because we drove literally from the Atlanta area all the way to Florida. So lots of weather transitions happened and there was really no way to quantify that. Yesterday was Friday and it was gorgeous. I love the stickers that I got to use using the little turtle because I met the Turtle Patrol. Sorry, I just had to swat a bug off of me. We did get a rainbow our first night as well, which was worth noting. You're gonna see a lot of like memory keeping elements, which is super cute and fun. And then Cece, which is Jeff's cousin who's on the trip, actually caught 3 little baby sharks, which was fun. And I feel like the stickers I picked for today have been really indicative of the day. Just kind of drinking coffee on the beach as a group, updating my planners, enjoying being out in the sun, and then fishing in the ocean is what everybody else has kind of been doing. And then I'm a lay on the beach and go play in the ocean, drink some cocktails, kind of lady while I play in my planners. But I hope you guys enjoy the rest of this video and whatever else I manage to squeeze into here. But I'll just be updating throughout the day. Hopefully drinking some more water and getting some more memories written down. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I hope you guys enjoyed my little beach vlog. Bye. Hello again. I am coming at you guys from a voiceover post-trip, obviously. I really didn't get to film as much in my planners as I had hoped. I did bring my camera stand, but I really wanted to film on the beach, and with 8 people in that house, quiet was just not a commodity that I had to do that, but I made do with what I had, and I thought it would be really nice to finish up this vlog very much like the last one, with a happier tone of filling in my Hobonichi 5-year for this particular day. So you'll see me hand letter in Rise in Moonshine. I'm using the 993 Tombow for that. And the sticker book that I'm pulling from is the Happy Memory Keeping Everyday Memories from Me and My Big Ideas. I actually don't know if they make it anymore. It was back when they went through like a memory keeping phase where they were, doing like, they were kind of leaning into that people were memory keeping a little bit more, and not just planning in the Happy Planner. So those are from back in the day when that was happening. Any of my outlining and journaling is done in a Uniball Signo DX 0.38 in the black. The strawberries in the jar are both from that sticker book. The Jose Cuervo Margarita label, I did pop in there while I was down there because we actually had tacos al pastor that day that Jeff made. And so I was, writing the, whole Mexican food theme. So I had a margarita and a little bit of tequila and stuff like that throughout the day. So it was just nice to pop that little label in there because I was drinking the pink margaritas. You'll also see me hand letter in the Strawberry Full Moon, which was very exciting. I'm using 723 to hand letter that in. And then I'm going to do some swatches in 761, which are a lighter pink, to document where, or kind of like what my tarot spread was. I normally get my tarot spreads from the Modern Mystic. It's a local shop for me, but they also have an Instagram account that posts really great spread ideas. And then I also use the journal prompts from Sagittarian Tarot. And you can get her prompts if you're a part of a certain tier of the Patreon for the Coven of Awesomeness or How to Be Awesome podcast. They just changed the name to Coven of Awesomeness. I'll try to, and I'm going to try to start being better about the descriptions as well. So fingers crossed, I've got some kind of clarity in the comment or in the description section for this. But, I use the 723 to make like my little number spots, and you're going to see that on the journaling side here in a minute. And then I use the mint Tombow, which is 243, to swatch to put my cards down. I did use the Muse Tarot deck from Chris Ann for the entire trip, and I've kind of been loving it lately. It's just got that strong female energy, and it definitely is just super soothing. And one thing that I really love about the Chris Ann decks is that if you look them up online, there's a poem that you can listen to, and there's also, the guidebook is beautiful, but there's also a meditation track with every card, which is just so cool. So if you're into that, and I really want to start implementing meditation into my practice a little bit more. So, yeah, Chris Ann decks are beautiful. I also want to get the Light Seers deck, but that's for another day. So I do want to talk a little bit about kind of the day. I know I did in the kind of planning, quote unquote, portion of the video, but just kind of catching you guys up on what happened for the rest of the day. So I was really focused on getting through my tarot prompts and my journal prompts. And what I do is I journal about whatever tarot card that I've pulled, and then I also pull tarot for the Moon Magic journal prompts from Sagittarian Tarot. So I'll draw a card for each question instead of just answer the question. I didn't put those details in the spread mainly because I ran out of room. But I do put them all in like a composition book that's not being shown on camera because it's just a little bit more private. But I really wanted to focus my energy on getting through that. And anybody that saw me doing it was like, what the hell? Like, because it's so much journaling and like brain dumping. And I just feel like it's a really great time to stop and use tarot and reflect all in one. And I could not have been more at peace with the fact that I was at the beach doing this, because I really, going into the trip, and you know, we talked about this in the last vlog, I just had like a really bad day that day, and I had had a lot of anxiety going into this trip for so many different reasons. And I really wanted to let a lot of that shit go because it wasn't serving me. And the shadow work that I needed to do and the releasing work that I needed to do really just kind of like had all come to a head, and I really just needed to like pop that pimple and let it go and really leave it there and really take stock of being more present and letting some negative thought patterns go, some negative cycles that I was just deeply rooted in. And in some cases, you know, they were thought processes I had maybe been in for 5 or 6 years. And in some cases, they were thought processes that I've been in even longer. And so I really took this opportunity to just take lots of deep breaths, to reset and be present. But also, after I finished all of the tarot, I wrote a releasing journaling to myself. So I would definitely call it like a spell work moment for sure. But I wrote it out the next day and ripped it out of my composition book, and I folded it up, and we did a fire on the beach for that night. Well, we really did one every applicable night. I think we did one the 2nd, the 3rd, and the 4th. Yeah, which was really awesome. So we did a fire on the beach every night, but you should really, I mean, you can adhere to whatever rules. That's the great thing about witchcraft, I think, is, you know, you get to make your own rules really, and whatever feels intuitively and genuinely, you know, valuable and right to you. I mean, within reason, obviously, and don't be a butthead. But it was a really good time for me to let it go, because you should, quote unquote, do any releasing work after the full moon has peaked. And so by the 4th, you know, we were pushing towards waning, and we were not at peak anymore. And I decided that that would be a really great time to burn this journaling excerpt. And it was really just an invitation for me to leave some of these negative patterns here, let them go, and really just be very cognizant and present moving forward. Like, I don't think that I just like dropped all my troubles in the ocean and I get to run away and not have to do follow-up work, because that's a buttload of crap. But it definitely felt very calming to let that shit go and really be more active about a path away from those things. And I think it's been really helpful. Now, you know, we've been home for a couple days now, and, you know, anytime I kind of have that thought, I look at it, I recognize it, and I say, you know, you're not welcome here, and I just kind of brush it away. And I'm like, we're not doing that anymore. That's not serving you. We're not doing that anymore. So that's kind of the outlook I have. Some other really fun things I did was I took a bunch of crystals on the trip, and I separated them between like kind of sun crystals, both crystals, and moon crystals, and charged them accordingly. I also got some water out of the ocean and charged it with the moonlight. So I definitely made the most of the trip in a witchy way. But this video is getting ready to close out. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you guys will join me for the live stream later today, and we're going to be talking all about Letha things. So I'll catch you guys later, and until then, enjoy creating your own happy little wonderlands. Bye, everybody.